So this was something that I hinted at in the Skyrim playthrough. I don't even remember whereabouts it was at, but I said I would probably like to go back to New Vegas, and then I hinted at it at the end in the very final Skyrim video. So kind of need something to play. The beginning of 2012 has been incredibly lackluster with, really nothing that I would really want to play. Not much has come out, and not much has come out that I would even really want to play. Judging by some of the releases that are scheduled for February or even later this month, it looks like some stuff might come out. I'm not sure if those are in-stone release dates for some of the stuff, but there's that. You may also notice that the music is incredibly low. This game is kind of weird to record on PC, apparently, because when you go into settings and audio, you can see the music's all the way down, but it isn't affected by, apparently this isn't music we're listening to. This is just something else. But if you move up this master slider, yeah, it gets really loud for some reason. So to even be able to talk over this intro screen, I kind of had to turn the master volume down, which is great. And also, to explain beforehand, if you see a video or a section of a video that has a jacked up resolution by, black bars existing, that is because I screwed up editing, because this game does not want to record in 1280 by 720. It wants to record in something more akin to 1280 by 800 for whatever reason, even though I've selected 1280 by 720. Fraps, or I'm assuming more likely than not, the game has decided to take it upon itself to just go ahead and bump that 720 up to an obligatory 800, which makes absolutely no sense to me again. At any rate, now that this is done, I'll probably go ahead and jack up the master setting again, just because now I don't want controls. I just want to go back to the stupid audio and then that. So it might be kind of hard to hear me because of the master volume. I'm trying to keep the voice up loud enough, but if I turn down the master, then everything else gets turned down. So I'll go ahead and do a new game. Awesome. Kind of started my own stuff just because I wanted to test stuff out. This is probably going to be kind of loud over my voice, so we'll see how this turns out. Might have to tweak the master volume again. That is clearly the lovely New Vegas. That is a sniper. Who is clearly fucking shit up on a regular basis. Well, that bandit, raider, whoever the hell it is, never saw it coming. I don't even remember this intro, it's been so long.
War. War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves, forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
I'd be very upset if I were him. So I'm done with very loud music. Otherwise, that master volume is going to be an issue. And holy bright light, Batman. It's mostly there for the audio dialogue, so people can hear it a little bit better.
How about that?
It's also subtitles, so who gives a shit?
Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
See what my name is. How about that, even though my cursor was over it?
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name.
I didn't have a
I'm Doc
choice,
Mitchell.
man.
Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place.
So we have the obligatory character creation here, and as most people
How'd I
know,
do?
I don't really spend a lot of time in character creation stuff. I am white as fuck, apparently, and we'll just do the preset. That is not a white guy anymore. How many presets are there? 2, 3, 4. These guys look all weird and stuff. Who's this? I'll pick that guy. I'll just randomize. Yeah, let's randomize. That looks the same. I'll just keep randomizing. That guy's about as pale as me. We'll go with an older guy. I mean, I'm not this old, but, you know, who cares? Why the hell not? Hair color, hairstyle, clean cut, pompadour, balding, buzzsaw, a waster. We can be a waster. Sure, I'll go with that. And I believe we're already done. That's, yeah, I really don't give a shit.
Most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered.
Trust me, I don't
Okay.
care.
No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that Vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
So I will be attempting this without my trusty, handy-dandy, awesome controller.
Looking good so far. Go ahead and give the Vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
So we'll be going mouse and keyboard for hopefully the majority of everything. or perception, sorry. I was trying to read two different things here. Explosives, lockpick, energy weapons, alright, now let's go ahead and get rid of some of that a little bit. Endurance. I like endurance. Charisma, we'll put some in charisma. I like intelligence too. Put a couple into that. And agility. Luck can stay about the same. 7, 3, 6, 6, 7, 6, 5. Yeah, it's, you know, whatever. I'll take it.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard score there, but after what you've been through, I'd say that's great news. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
If I could get some pants, that'd be pretty good before we start this interrogation stuff. Ooh, to grab an object, press Z.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
See, I'm gonna go with cat.
House.
I'm gonna go with renovate, target, investment, demolish. Why would I say burglarize? Shelter.
Night.
Day. Day. It's gonna be day. Gotta be day. Wait a minute, you're gonna tell me there's night but no day? Fine, sleep.
Bandit.
Let's see. Swiss cheese. Yeah, sure. There you go.
Light.
Dark. Aha, dark.
Mother.
Father. Father. Human shield. Wow, okay, yeah.
Sometimes when you give tests like this, you learn more than you was hoping for, and I reckon that ain't always the best thing. But I guess maybe it explains a thing or two about your predicament. Okay, now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
Well, if we were talking about, for realsies, you know, I would agree. I don't like conflict, but for Fallout, I'm gonna have to strongly disagree.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
I don't even know what that means, so I have no opinion.
I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention.
I don't know. Like, not really. I don't want to be like put on a pedestal. I don't need people taking pictures of me. Like, I don't care. It's no opinion.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
No, we need that wheel and fire.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
That is true.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
Chemical reaction, shadow. I don't see a shadow in a door frame. An oozing wound, an angry two-headed. You don't want to know what I see with this thing, so I'm gonna go with this wound.
Okay. How about this one?
It looks like a person in darkness. Let's see, a ship at sea. I'm too embarrassed. Sure, go with that one too.
Last one.
And this is the infamous two ninjas high-fiving, which also isn't a selection. So I am very angry. A bearded man. Yeah, I guess so. A mushroom. Yeah, we'll go with mushroom cloud. I'm still disappointed that two ninjas high-fiving is not there.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
I'll probably change this as, you know, need be. So, melee weapons, no. Science, no. And unarmed, also, no. I would like to put guns, medicine, repair. Alright, I should probably... My lockpick is only 11? Really? It's really only 11? That is really bad, actually. Medicine's good, though. So are guns. I'm gonna need a repair as well. Speech is always good. Yeah, I'll select this stuff. I'm good with this. You were way off, man.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
What if I do have a family history of getting shot in the head? So this is New Vegas's kind of like, you get to pick two traits, obviously, but it's always like pros and cons, except for Wild Wasteland. It's usually not too much craziness going on with that, so I'll pick that one just for the hell of it. Like, you always have, you know, you fire 20% more slowly, but are more accurate. You gain agility, but your limbs are easily crippled. You're skilled but not experienced. You gain +5 points to every skill, but you suffer -10 from experience. Yeah, we'll go with that. I can take a 10% experience loss. Why the fuck not?
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Looks like we're good to go.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to be now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
Awesome. What should I do now, though?
You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
I'll do my best, but this is Fallout, and I will be dying. And this is just hardcore mode, which I will be passing on currently. Awesome. My changes were taken. Okay. I don't need to. I'm not going to read all this. I'm going to skip this, and there's nothing that pops up for this. So let's see. Here we are. There, that's hotkeyed. Amazing. Now if I try to use it, I am already at full health. I have caps lock on, hopefully, so I am always running. There it is. There we go. I made sure that I would have a lot of this stuff set up, and I'm taking a lot of this stuff just because he apparently doesn't give a shit. Well, thank you for this stuff here. I just need to medical brace. Yeah, I forgot that he had like a ton of shit that you could just take and... Oh, really? Damn it. Can I repair this? Oh, damn. I'll be damned. Look at that. I'm going to take all of this stuff here. I forgot to actually... I'm not forgetting, but I forgot that he had a bunch of stuff you could just kind of go and take and sell and keep. Like that submachine gun and all this other random shit. Pre-war book. Which are actually pretty useless in this game. They are amazingly useless. What is in this footlocker? Nothing. Alright. Thank you. There's some other stuff around here. Like this. All this stuff. Taking it. Taking all this food. Taking all that. I don't even care what's in it. I'm just taking it. What's in here? I'll take you. And that's it. Buffalo gourd seeds. Ammunition boxes. See, it's a good thing I came and started raiding random shit. Because it works out very well for me. But I learned pretty quick in this game that even though in Fallout 3 there is a lot of money to be made in the pre-war books, in this game, not so much. There's not a whole lot to be done in this game with that stuff. So, at least I've gotten a decent chunk of random shit stolen from this guy's house, so that works for me. But I will be trying full-on mouse and keyboardo with this, so hopefully everything goes well. And we can step out into the wasteland. And we'll have to deal with all of those loading screens. At least unlike on the Xbox. And then these are all the DLC packs that have been loaded, which, you know, I'm just going to skip these right now and we'll deal with that later. At least unlike in the Xbox version, this version is, I mean, on the PC, it's going to be a lot quicker to load. Anyway, here's the guy that saved us.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Yeah, well, thank you very much. At any rate.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
What a nice guy.
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were. So I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Talk to Victor in Good Springs. Yeah, I did that. How did you end up in Good Springs? Okay, see ya.
Happy